It's my pleasure to work with organizations around the country, internationally, on the topics of success. What makes a one-percenter? What makes woo? What creates that experience that has people saying, I'm glad I work with you? What is that? You know, how many of you have children? Raise your hand. Children? Children, yes, yes. How many were at the birthing of the child? Raise your hand. All right. Some of you still pretty angry about that, I can see from your faces. How many were at the birthing of the child and the doctor came to you and went, oh, congratulations, what an effective closer. Oh, how proud you must be. Oh, look at the prospector on that little face. Oh, congratulations. Is that what they say? No. No, that's not what they say. Why? Listen to me. Because success is not genetic. MDRT is not on your DNA. It's not your pheromones. It's not the scents that you're giving off. You're doing something and saying something that has somebody say, yes, let's do business. It's a skill set. It's not genetic. We are halfway through your MDRT experience. And my job today is to help get us going again. I want to bring up the idea of, did you just get what has happened to you for the last couple of days? Just yesterday and this morning, already the ideas have been flying around. What does a one-percenter do that's different? What do the top of the table folks do that's different than anybody else? I say there's three things. And I want to bring them up. There are three things. The one-percenters, the best of the best, are the ones that learn, adapt, and apply. And I'm talking about you today. We're halfway through. Halfway through. Let me grab your attention. Let me pull you away from that cyclone. Let me pull you away from that typhoon just for a moment and say, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Because we've got another half to go and I want you to be ready. There are three things. The first thing is, are you open to learning? We've already had some phenomenal speakers. We've already had some people that are actually doing it out in the field. We've had some people that have brought up ideas around. I've been tweeting like crazy. How about you? A one-percenter is somebody who is always open to learning. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, of course, that's why we're here. I say, oh, that's not true. How many of you have had that little voice? That voice that sits right here. That voice that says, well, I hear what you're saying, Ryan, but that won't work with me. Well, you see, you understand, our culture, ... My part of the world won't, well, my territory, I can't. Our office will not allow it. I tried that 5 years ago, and oh, that was close. You got that one. Okay, good. So true. Let me put a check on it in the halfway mark. Are you open to learning? You know, I've had the pleasure of working with one-percenters my whole life. And in fact, I seek them out. And I'll give you an example. Let me tell you a story. There was a gentleman by the name of David Thomas. He was known as the Lexus guy. He sold more Lexus cars than anybody in the world. As a matter of fact, 1 year, he doubled his sales in 1 year. And I was having lunch with him, and I was interviewing him and asking him. And he was talking about, well, he focused on referrals. Thank you, Bill. And he focused on relationships. And so I was taking notes, and we had a great lunch. But I want to point this out. After lunch, what do you think David had? Notes. David had notes. We're just kind of chit-chatting. We're going back and forth. He's sharing his stuff. I'm sharing my stuff. And what I noticed was David had notes, like pages of them, to the point where I said, well, what are you writing down? Did I say something cool? You know, maybe I should write a book or something. I mean, I came to sit at your feet. I'm here to learn from you. Why are you taking notes? And what I found was that he had the approach of, in fact, he said, oh, I love that. I love what you said, Mike. You said something that I really need to, I was impressed that he was in the mindset of being hungry, even though he is the best of the best. You've heard it yesterday. You've heard it this morning. The best of the best are open to new ideas.